If I gave you a trading strategy that wins 40% of the time with a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio, you would probably think you hold the golden ticket to pass any funding challenge, right? Mathematically, you should be right. A strategy with those numbers is objectively excellent. In a personal brokerage account, it prints money. It puts you in the top 5% of retail traders. But there is a massive disconnect between real market math and prop firm math. By the end of this video, you will know exactly if your current strategy can pass a prop firm challenge or if it is destined to fail, and why. Most traders think they fail these challenges because of psychology or bad entries. But I ran a Monte Carlo simulation on 10,000 virtual traders using this exact winning strategy, and the results are disturbing. Today, we are not relying on feelings. We are relying on raw data. I coded a simulation engine to test the 3 most common risk-to-reward profiles found in retail trading. I wanted to answer one question. Does a profitable strategy automatically guarantee a past challenge? The short answer is no. I'm going to show you how a single rule, the trailing drawdown, mathematically rigs the game against you. Look at this specific data point from my test, with a 40% win rate and 1-to-2 risk reward. In an account with static drawdown, you pass the profit target 63% of the time, but the moment we turn on the trailing drawdown rule, that probability crashes to 46%. Think about that. Same trades, same entries, same strategy. But simply by changing one line of code in the rules, nearly 20% of your probability of success just evaporated. You go from being a statistical favorite to a statistical coin flip. I will show you why this happens, the full data for every risk profile, and finally, a mathematical way to beat it. To prove this, I didn't want to rely on a single backtest that might just be lucky. Instead, I used a Monte Carlo simulation. For those who don't know, this essentially creates 10,000 parallel universes. In each universe, the strategy takes the same number of trades with the same win probability, but the sequence of wins and losses is randomized. This reveals the statistical truth, stripping away luck entirely. I tested the 3 most common profiles found in retail trading. First, a 1-to-1 risk-reward. Second, the classic 1-to-2 balanced approach. And third, a 1-to-3 trend-following approach. For each profile, I assigned a win rate that makes the strategy mathematically break even, and also a win rate that makes it profitable in the long run. We are not testing losing strategies here. We are testing winners. Now, let's watch the mechanics of the failure in real time. I'm running the simulation now. On the left, we have a static drawdown. On the right, the trailing drawdown. Watch closely. Both simulations hit a winning streak early on. The balance goes up to 4% profit on both screens. Mathematically, the performance is identical so far. You feel safe, you feel like you're winning, but look at the red line on the right. This is the silent killer. The market turns. A normal losing streak begins, which is statistically inevitable. In the static model on the left, you are fine. You give back some profit, but your distance to failure is still massive. But in the trailing drawdown model, game over. Even though your balance is still positive, even though you are essentially the same as the surviving trader on the left, you failed. Why does this happen? It's simple geometry. With a static drawdown, as you make profit, your allowance for error expands. Your profits actually buy you safety. With a trailing drawdown, that allowance is fixed. The floor rises with you. You never actually bank safety. You only bank pressure. Now that we understand the trap, let's look at the actual data for all 10,000 simulations. The numbers are worse than I expected. Let's start with the high win rate. Imagine a strategy with a 1-to-1 risk-reward and a solid 55% win rate. In a normal environment, this passes 63% of the time. You are favored to win. But with trailing drawdown, that drops to 45%. Even with a high win rate strategy that takes profits quickly, the rule turns your edge into a coin flip. The casino is winning. Now let's look at the classic 1-to-2 risk-reward setup. This is where most retail traders operate. We already saw that a 40% winner drops from 63% to 46%. But what if you are having a rough month? What if you are trading at break-even metrics? 33% win rate? In a static drawdown account, a break-even strategy gives you a fighting chance, 37% survival rate due to variance. In a prop firm with trailing drawdown, you are dead. The pass rate is 26%. You have a 1 in 4 chance of surviving your own mediocrity. Finally, the trend followers. High reward, low win rate, 1-to-3. With a 30% win rate, the static account passes more than half the time, 54%. It's a viable business. But the trailing drawdown punishes this style the hardest. It drops to 41%. Why? Because low win rate strategies require depth to endure losing streaks. The trailing drawdown removes that depth. It suffocates the account exactly when it needs room to breathe. Do you see the pattern? It doesn't matter if you use 1-to-1, 1-to-2, or 1-to-3. The data proves that the trailing drawdown rule levies a probability tax of roughly 15 to 20% on your success rate. This isn't an accident. This is the business model. They are selling you leverage, but charging you in probability. So, is it impossible? No. My simulation found a way to fight back. There is a specific adjustment to some variables that mathematically neutralizes this tax. It aligns the probabilities back in your favor. Let's fix your risk management. So, how do we fix the broken risk model? The math is clear. You must ignore the $50,000 balance. You treat your account as a $2,000 account, which is the top step max loss. To survive the streaks, you can only risk about 5% of your drawdown buffer. That means risking $100 per trade. This is the safe way. This keeps you alive. Most traders won't tell you this because it sounds unsexy, but this will neutralize the ruin probability. But solving the survival problem creates a new nightmare: the profit target. You need to make $3,000 to pass, but you are now only risking $100 to make $200 per winner. I ran the numbers with a solid strategy, 40% win rate, and 1-to-2 risk reward. Do you know how many trades you need to net $3,000 after losses with this safe risk sizing? You need approximately 150 trades. And remember, you have a 30-day time limit before paying another subscription fee. Minus weekends, that is only 20 trading days. Let's do the math. 150 trades divided by 20 days. You need to find an average of 7.5 high-quality setups every single day without breaking your rules and maintaining the win rate. This is where the trap snaps shut. Unless you are running a high-frequency algo that trades 7 to 8 times a day, this is almost impossible. You are forced to choose. Option A, risk more, $500, and die by drawdown. Option B, risk less, $100, and die by time. So the safe solution only works if you have extreme volume. If you are a sniper taking 1 or 2 trades a day, the math says you cannot pass a standard 30-day challenge using proper risk management. The system is designed to force you to over-leverage or overtrade. So, is there a third option? To summarize, 1. The trailing drawdown kills normal risk management. 2. The time limit kills safe risk management. Unless you have a bot taking 150 trades a month, the odds are mathematically stacked against you. However, there is a loophole. There is a specific type of mathematical strategy that exploits the cheap challenge fee and the inherent asymmetric risk. It's a strategy that would lose money in a real account long term, but has a positive expectancy in prop firms. It ignores safety and focuses on variance. Now I have uploaded the Python simulation code from this video to my free Discord community. The link is in the description. You can grab it right now and test your own strategy. But regarding the loophole strategy, if you want me to explain the strategy in the next video, comment the word prop below. This is quant logic trading. Stop guessing. Start calculating.